Are you feeling trapped in a relentless cycle, like running endlessly on a treadmill with no end in sight? Do you often find yourself in draining situations that deplete your energy and rob you of joy, leaving you feeling hollow inside? If so, know that you're not alone in this struggle. We all encounter moments when the mere thought of breaking free feels like a distant fantasy. But what if I told you that within this very struggle lies your greatest strength waiting to be unveiled? Today, we embark on a journey to unravel the timeless teachings of Stoicism, as imparted by revered figures such as Seneca and Marcus Aurelius. Through their wisdom, we'll delve into the power of emotional resilience and the significance of leading a life grounded in virtue. Within the framework of 10 transformative insights, we'll explore the profound notion that choosing to walk away isn't synonymous with surrendering. Rather, it's a courageous stride toward reclaiming your vitality and contentment. Whether it entails bidding farewell to toxic relationships, parting ways with unfulfilling jobs, or distancing yourself from negativity, this video serves as your compass in navigating the path to liberation. It's about summoning the bravery to release what no longer serves you and gaining the clarity to discern when it's time to move on. Now is the moment to equip yourself with the fortitude and sagacity to break free from the shackles of dissatisfaction and step into a realm of tranquility, lucidity, and purpose. If you're prepared to take charge of your destiny and embrace a life where you dictate the terms, then you've arrived at the perfect destination. Remember to hit that subscribe button to show your support, signaling to YouTube the importance of sharing this transformative message with others who may be traversing similar paths. Thank you for joining us on this expedition, and together, let's embark on a profound journey of self-discovery, where the act of walking away emerges as your ultimate source of empowerment and enlightenment. 1. Walking away as empowerment. Choosing to walk away from a situation is often perceived as an admission of defeat or a sign of weakness. However, in reality, it is a powerful act of self-empowerment and self-respect. Walking away signifies a deep understanding of one's own worth and value, as well as a commitment to prioritizing personal well-being and happiness above all else. It takes tremendous courage to recognize when a situation is no longer serving us and to take proactive steps to remove ourselves from it. By walking away, we reclaim control over our lives and refuse to be held hostage by circumstances that undermine our dignity and self-worth. It is an affirmation of our inherent worthiness and a refusal to settle for anything less than we deserve. Walking away can be a liberating experience, freeing us from the shackles of toxic relationships, unfulfilling jobs, or harmful habits. It opens the door to new opportunities and possibilities, allowing us to pursue paths that align more closely with our values and aspirations. Ultimately, walking away is an act of self-love and self-preservation. It requires us to trust in ourselves and our ability to navigate the challenges and uncertainties of life. While it may be daunting at first, walking away often leads to greater fulfillment and happiness in the long run. It is a reminder that we have the power to shape our own destiny and create the life we truly desire. 2. Setting boundaries. Setting boundaries is essential for maintaining healthy relationships and preserving inner peace. It is not about building walls or shutting people out, but rather about establishing clear guidelines for how we expect to be treated and what behavior is acceptable to us. Boundaries are a reflection of our values, needs, and limits, and they serve as a roadmap for navigating our interactions with others. When we set boundaries, we communicate our expectations effectively and assertively, thereby fostering mutual respect and understanding. Boundaries allow us to create space for authentic connection and intimacy while also safeguarding our emotional well-being. They help us to honor our own needs and priorities, even in the midst of challenging or demanding situations. Without boundaries, we risk becoming overwhelmed and depleted by the demands of others, leading to resentment and burnout. By setting clear and healthy boundaries, we empower ourselves to take ownership of our lives and relationships, creating a foundation of trust, respect, and reciprocity. Boundaries are an essential tool for self-care and self-preservation, enabling us to cultivate deeper connections and lead more fulfilling lives. 3. Internal closure. Closure is often viewed as something that we need to seek externally, whether it be through apologies, explanations, or resolutions from others. However, true closure comes from within. It is the process of finding peace and acceptance within ourselves, regardless of whether we receive validation or closure from external sources. Internal closure is a journey of self-discovery and healing, where we come to terms with the past and release ourselves from its grip. By choosing to walk away from past hurts and disappointments, we free ourselves from the burden of carrying emotional baggage and open ourselves up to new possibilities and experiences. Internal closure requires us to let go of resentments, grievances, and regrets, allowing us to move forward with a sense of peace and clarity. It is a conscious decision to release ourselves from the pain of the past and embrace the present moment with an open heart and mind. Internal closure is a deeply personal and transformative process that requires time, patience, and self-reflection. It involves acknowledging our emotions and experiences without judgment or attachment, allowing ourselves to feel and process them fully. Through this process, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our values, paving the way for greater self-awareness and personal growth. Internal closure is not about forgetting or denying the past, but rather about making peace with it and reclaiming our power to create a brighter future. 4. Embracing change. Change is an inevitable part of life, yet it can be daunting and unsettling for many people. However, embracing change is essential for personal growth and development. It allows us to break free from the constraints of our comfort zones and explore new possibilities and opportunities. Embracing change requires us to let go of fear and uncertainty and trust in our ability to adapt and thrive in new circumstances. When we embrace change, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities and experiences that can enrich our lives in unexpected ways. It encourages us to approach life with a sense of curiosity and adventure rather than clinging to the familiar and predictable. Embracing change enables us to cultivate resilience and flexibility, qualities that are essential for navigating the ups and downs of life with grace and ease. While change may bring challenges and obstacles, it also offers the opportunity for growth and transformation. It encourages us to challenge ourselves and push beyond our perceived limitations, allowing us to discover our true potential and purpose. Embracing change is not always easy, but it is essential for personal and spiritual evolution. It invites us to embrace the unknown with an open heart and mind, trusting that whatever the future holds, we have the strength and resilience to face it head-on. 5. Letting go of control. Many of us have a tendency to try to control every aspect of our lives, believing that doing so will bring us security and happiness. However, the truth is that trying to control everything is not only exhausting, but also futile. Life is unpredictable, and there are many factors beyond our control. Trying to micromanage every detail only leads to stress anxiety, and frustration. Letting go of control does not mean abandoning responsibility or giving up entirely. Rather, it means relinquishing the illusion of control and surrendering to the flow of life. It requires us to trust in the wisdom of the universe and have faith that things will unfold as they are meant to. Letting go of control allows us to embrace uncertainty with an open heart and mind, knowing that we have the strength and resilience to navigate whatever challenges come our way. When we let go of control, we create space for spontaneity, creativity, and serendipity in our lives. We become more adaptable and open-minded, able to respond to change with grace and ease. Letting go of control is a liberating experience that frees us from the constraints of perfectionism and the need to constantly have everything figured out. It allows us to live more fully in the present moment, appreciating the beauty and wonder of life as it unfolds. 6. Practicing self-compassion. Self-compassion is the practice of treating ourselves with kindness, understanding, and acceptance, especially in times of difficulty or suffering. It involves extending the same level of care and compassion to ourselves that we would offer to a dear friend or loved one. Self-compassion is not about self-indulgence or self-pity, but rather about recognizing our own humanity and embracing ourselves with unconditional love and empathy. Practicing self-compassion requires us to cultivate mindfulness and awareness of our thoughts and emotions, allowing us to observe them without judgment or criticism. It involves acknowledging our struggles and imperfections with gentleness and understanding, rather than harsh self-criticism or self-blame. Self-compassion also involves recognizing our common humanity and understanding that suffering is a natural and inevitable part of the human experience. When we practice self-compassion, we create a nurturing and supportive inner environment that promotes healing and growth. It allows us to navigate life's challenges with greater resilience and self-confidence, knowing that we are worthy of love and acceptance just as we are. Self-compassion also enables us to cultivate deeper connections with others as we become more empathetic and compassionate towards their struggles and suffering. Ultimately, practicing self-compassion is an act of self-love and self-care that fosters greater well-being and happiness in our lives. 7. Cultivating gratitude. Gratitude is the practice of acknowledging and appreciating the blessings and abundance in our lives, no matter how big or small. It is a powerful tool for shifting our perspective from one of scarcity and lack to one of abundance and fulfillment. Cultivating gratitude involves consciously focusing on the positive aspects of our lives and expressing appreciation for them regularly. When we cultivate gratitude, we train our minds to notice and savor the good things in life, even amidst challenges and difficulties. It helps us to foster a sense of contentment and joy that transcends external circumstances, allowing us to find happiness and fulfillment in the present moment. Cultivating gratitude also promotes a greater sense of connection and belonging, as we recognize the interconnectedness of all beings and the countless ways in which we are supported and uplifted by others. Gratitude is a practice that can be cultivated through simple daily rituals, such as keeping a gratitude journal, expressing appreciation to loved ones, or pausing to savor moments of beauty and wonder in our daily lives. It is a mindset that can be cultivated with intention and practice, leading to profound shifts in our outlook and well-being. Cultivating gratitude is not about denying or minimizing the challenges and hardships we face, but rather about choosing to focus on the blessings and opportunities that surround us, even in the midst of adversity. 8. Embracing vulnerability. Vulnerability is often viewed as a weakness, something to be avoided or hidden at all costs. However, embracing vulnerability is essential for cultivating authentic connections and living a wholehearted life. It is the willingness to show up and be seen as we truly are, with all our imperfections and insecurities. Embracing vulnerability requires courage and self-compassion, as it involves risking rejection or judgment in order to connect more deeply with others. When we embrace vulnerability, we open ourselves up to genuine intimacy and connection with others. It allows us to break down the walls of fear and self-protection that keep us isolated and disconnected from those around us. Embracing vulnerability is an act of courage that invites others to do the same, creating a space where authenticity and empathy can flourish. Vulnerability is not about oversharing or seeking attention, but rather about being authentic and honest in our interactions with others. It requires us to embrace our own humanity and imperfections, knowing that it is through our vulnerabilities that we truly connect with others on a deeper level. Embracing vulnerability is a powerful act of self-liberation that allows us to live with greater authenticity, courage, and compassion. It is a reminder that our worthiness is not contingent on perfection, but rather on our willingness to show up, be seen, and embrace our true selves. 9. Practicing self-reflection. Self-reflection is the practice of examining our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors with curiosity and awareness. It involves stepping back from our automatic reactions and judgments and taking a deeper look at our inner experiences. Self-reflection allows us to gain insight into ourselves and our lives, helping us to identify patterns, beliefs, and habits that may be holding us back or causing us distress. When we practice self-reflection, we create space for growth and transformation in our lives. It allows us to become more aware of our strengths and weaknesses, enabling us to make more informed choices and decisions. Self-reflection also fosters greater self-awareness and emotional intelligence as we learn to recognize and regulate our thoughts and emotions more effectively. Self-reflection is a practice that can be cultivated through various techniques, such as journaling, meditation, or seeking feedback from others. It is a process of inquiry and discovery that invites us to explore the depths of our inner landscape with openness and curiosity. Self-reflection is not always easy, as it requires us to confront uncomfortable truths and face our fears and insecurities. However, it is through this process of self-inquiry that we gain clarity and insight into ourselves and our lives, paving the way for greater self-awareness and personal growth. 10. Finding meaning and purpose. Finding meaning and purpose in life is essential for living a fulfilling and meaningful existence. It involves identifying our core values, passions, and strengths, and aligning our actions and goals with them. Finding meaning and purpose is not about achieving external success or recognition, but rather about living in alignment with our true selves and making a positive impact in the world. When we find meaning and purpose in our lives, we experience a deep sense of fulfillment and satisfaction that transcends material wealth or status. It gives us a reason to get out of bed in the morning and infuses our lives with a sense of meaning and significance. Finding meaning and purpose also provides a source of resilience and motivation during challenging times, as we are able to draw upon our inner sense of purpose to navigate adversity with grace and determination. Finding meaning and purpose is a deeply personal and introspective journey that requires us to explore our passions, interests, and values with openness and curiosity. It may involve trying new things, taking risks, and stepping outside of our comfort zones in order to discover what truly lights us up and brings us joy. Finding meaning and purpose is an ongoing process that evolves and changes over time as we grow and learn more about ourselves and the world around us. Ultimately, finding meaning and purpose is about living authentically and wholeheartedly, embracing our unique gifts and talents, and making a positive difference in the lives of others. Reflecting on the wisdom of Stoicism and the practice of walking away, we've learned a valuable lesson. Strength lies in discernment and the courage to choose our battles wisely. This journey has shown us the importance of strategic retreat, allowing us to preserve energy for pursuits aligned with our core values. Share your insights in the comments below, and if you're passionate about personal growth, join us in this journey by liking, sharing, and engaging with our content. Thank you for being part of this enlightening exploration, and we look forward to connecting with you in our next video.